Everything that exists in the world today was 100 times bigger when these trees were alive because the oxygen levels were so rich. This is what I mean when I say most geology is petrified biology, because whatever caused these giant tree stumps to petrify would have petrified all organic matter on Earth. Sandstone is petrified red cedar and quartz is petrified tree sap. There's a company known as the Sand Mafia that makes sand from petrified wood. Petrified wood is really high in all types of iron, hence why there's so much iron in the world. Hangman 1128 on YouTube has over 100 hours of content about these magnificent tree remains. He's documented the science, so start from the beginning of his videos to gain a better understanding. The Book of Enoch speaks of 200 great world trees covered in jewels, gems, and all the fruits of the world. It says in the book the angels were sent down to cut the trees to prevent the giants climbing them to escape the great flood. I'm not religious, but I find it highly suspicious why that book was removed from the original scriptures in the Bible. After all, wasn't Enoch supposed to be related to Moses and Noah? That book also speaks of the workings of this world, and it sounds nothing like a heliocentric universe, but it does sound much more like an enclosed realm with the luminaries revolving above. You believe giant lizards bigger than houses once roamed this earth, but trees are already bigger than houses, so what's so hard to grasp? The scale difference between trees of today and these trees is that of an ant compared to a human. Your entire history has been fabricated to control your present and future. You're literally living a lie and paying them for the pleasure. Watch until then, but don't forget to follow Unbind Your Mind and subscribe to my YouTube for more like this.
You know, Doc, it's gonna be a hell of a long walk back to Hill Valley from here.
Still the safest plan. After all, we can't risk sending you back into a populated area or to a spot that's geographically unknown. You don't want to crash into some tree that once existed in the past. You don't want to crash into some tree that once existed in the past. You don't want to crash into some tree that once existed in the past.
So really quick, I'm going to show you this, how the trees are fibers, and for some reason this shows the true color. A big chunk of this just fell off. See part of the grain. This is the way the fibers are right here. See? Hold on a second. And you see it's nothing but wood. Okay? So we're gonna go down over here and I'll show you a little more. Okay? See here. And at an angle. Okay? All this, everything. This whole mountain in a 100-mile radius. Come right over here. See, this looks just like freshly chopped wood. We peeled a piece off of there. This is what we see. This is the wood. See that? That's just got the moss on it. And all this here, all the way back up in here. I'll show you that in a second. You come right here, and you see, we'll peel a piece off here. It's just wood. It's so crazy. All this. And you go right over here. See? This is the fresh stuff. This is what we see. Actually grew. Over here. It's part of the source tree. Where's Ken?
I'm right here.
Where at? Oh. So that's one guy. This is Ken. A couple guys that were subscribers that came over from Minnesota. days here with me. But all this, as far back as the eye can see, is the same thing that's here. All of it. All of it. And then you'll have massive pockets of sap. And then you have, this is part of the bark, this is wood. All the mica is wood. I'll do a video on that. Let me see here. Oh, I can't get to that. That's Deontay. But they traveled all the way from Minnesota here to see it. So what do you think of it, man?
Crazy.
It's crazy?
Outstanding.
Outstanding, yeah. There's the source tree. Really quick. Yeah, these guys are really cool guys, man. They are so glad they came. They are just floored. Okay, just want to show you. And when I do the video on the quartz, the quartz, the mica, and the gold, it's going to be my final chapter. It's going to be a long one, and it's going to blow your mind. You see this? It's incredible. Wood is like fibers. See here, all this. Everything I've shown in every one of my videos. The mountains. And it's not just here. It's worldwide. You see, this don't have the moss on it. Alright, we're gonna end it there. I just wanted to show you that. It's pretty incredible. Everything I showed you generally looks like this or like this. But once you break it apart, you see the wood, all of it. All right, guys, thanks for watching.